Tuesday, June 21st edition of the Carolina Weather Video. I'm meteorologist Matthew East. Summer officially arrives this afternoon at 1:16 Eastern Time, but it's already been summertime weather for quite a while now, and today will be no different. A lot of heat, a lot of humidity. Now, yesterday we had Wilmington hit 101, Charleston hit 102 degrees, Columbia over 100 as well. And it's going to be another hot day across the region. And for the Piedmont of North Carolina, a little bit hotter today than what we had yesterday. Now, I don't know if you caught this last night. This was the scene in Omaha there, the College World Series. And that is a mean-looking shelf cloud that was rolling on in, delayed the Florida Vanderbilt game until today. They got the game started and got it pretty far along, but had to cancel it when that severe weather moved in, and they'll resume that game coming up this morning. But pretty ominous sight there, that shelf cloud blowing into Omaha yesterday. And there was a lot of severe weather. In fact, over 350 severe weather reports, including 43 tornado reports, even a couple up in North Dakota, most of them, though, from Kansas into Nebraska and scattered about Iowa. Right now, the radar imagery still pretty illuminated there across the nation's midsection. You still have an area of low pressure in easternmost Nebraska, cold front trailing down from that. And even at this early morning hour, there's been some severe weather close to Dallas and then up into parts of Missouri as well. Those pink shaded counties in South Carolina and eastern Georgia, those are heat advisories. As another stifling day of heat is on the way, and in parts of our region, especially down into South Carolina and into Georgia. There's the radar this morning, and there's been a couple showers in Virginia, clipping into northeastern North Carolina. Most spots, Greensboro, Charlotte, GSP. Most spots going to be dry today, although there'll be a few isolated thunderstorms popping up. Look at these temperatures this morning. You're looking at 80-degree plus readings in much of Texas and the parts of Louisiana, Arkansas, western Tennessee, North Mississippi, northwest Alabama. It is a hot even start to the day, and certainly a hot afternoons on the way. There's the upper air pattern. Still a potent upper-level disturbance there in the nation's midsection, interacting with all that heat and humidity, so another day of severe weather is on the way. And notice the ridging temporarily over the Carolinas today, but that's going to be replaced by this trough that's going to move in. That's going to subtly, let me go back to this chart, it's going to subtly increase the chances for storms on a daily basis late this week and into the weekend, and also will back down the heat just a bit. And it looks like, again, next week, the core of the heat will probably be centered a little bit to the west of our region, and places like the southern plains and maybe the lower Mississippi Valley into the desert southwest. And it looks like we might get a little bit of a break from the heat next week overall. Okay, here we go with today. I'm going to mention the chance of some isolated late-day storms. GFS is not terribly excited about it. The European prints out a little bit more precip. But still, I think the chance of rain in any one spot today only about 1 in 5. So most spots probably going to stay dry today. Tomorrow, a little better chance for a few storms, but still the chances in any one spot, I think, pretty low overall. But as this front continues to approach from the west, let me just kind of skip through these charts quickly. There's Thursday and there's Friday. I think there'll be a subtle increase here in the chances for storms on a daily basis. There's Saturday and there's Sunday. With that front parking somewhere across the region, you're going to have to continue to mention the chance of some thunderstorms there on a daily basis. And there's Monday as well. So again, as we get toward the end of this work week, into the weekend, and maybe even early next week, the storm chances increasing a little bit on a daily basis and the heat backing down. Probably some upper 80s for highs in many Piedmont spots by the time the weekend rolls on around. All right, that is it for today. Thanks for watching. Have a great Tuesday. Stay cool, and God bless.